Do you want to know how you can earn up to $100 per test by testing beauty products? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to earn some extra money online, and I've come across a panel that allows you to earn quite decent money by participating in tests of different beauty products. So in this The Pink Panel review, I'll give you all my opinions about the pros and the cons, and then you can find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let me just make it clear that the Pink Panel is not necessarily a product testing platform for everyone. And that's the thing about product testing platforms. You should in general join several different ones and find the right ones for you. When it comes to the Pink Panel, for example, this is beauty products. They say themselves also this is only for women, and it's mainly for the US. From what I can see, sometimes you can also join if you are from Canada. But you know, if this is not relevant for you, then I do have a list on my website of the best product testing platforms. So I'll leave a link to that below. There you can find options no matter your gender, your country and all that. So then you can check that out instead. But if you're interested in, for example, beauty products, or if you know anyone that might be interested in earning some quite decent extra money by testing it, then just keep watching or share this with anyone you know that might be interested in it. Let's now talk about how this specific panel called the Pink Panel actually works, because you need to come to the website and then you need to register. You can see you can become a beauty product tester today, but that is, doesn't necessarily mean that you will actually get tested today. What you first need to do is that you need to fill out a registration form here, and then you will get into their database, and then you will receive notifications or emails once they have studies for you. So after signing up, it's not that you get access to a member dashboard where you can see the opportunities. As you can see, you will just have to wait, and then you might receive it via email. You can also keep an eye on their social media. Sometimes they publish something extra there, but other than that, you just need to sign up and then wait and see if and when you will get something and if those tests are relevant for you. But let's go over a little bit more about how much you can then earn from it, how often can you expect to get tests, and all the details like this to help you find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So one thing I like about Pink Panel is that they're very transparent about what you can expect, but you might actually overlook this when you first join, so that's why I just want to point it out. Here they say, for example, how often do you have these opportunities? They say sometimes it can be as many as 1 to 3 or more opportunities each week, sometimes only a few opportunities a month. So you just need to keep an eye out for the opportunities. However, this of course sounds quite good, quite normal for a product testing site, maybe even more than many other product testing sites. But what you need to be aware of is also that they actually ask you to only participate in these beauty product tests every 6 months. And that means that it's not something you can expect to participate in often, because they want to give more members the chance to actually participate. But they do have other, for example, surveys about beauty and personal care, and those ones they encourage you to participate in as many as possible. But this is just something that you really need to be aware of, because when you first look at this, they're like, oh, okay, a few opportunities a month, or maybe sometimes several times a week. Well, that's very nice, but they actually ask you to limit your participation to one of these product tests every 6 months. I'm honestly not sure what happens if you end up participating in 2 or 3 every 6 months or something like that, because here they do not say that you're only allowed, they say they ask you. So if you tried it, so please share your experiences below in a comment. That would be great to hear. But let's also talk about how much you will actually earn for participating in these tests. So how much you will earn, of course, depends on the exact product test and all that. But they say here that you can see that you can earn, see here for these product tests, for example, between $25 and up to $100+ incentives in gift cards and beauty products just for testing them. So you just test these beauty products, and then usually there's, of course, a report or a survey or something like that you need to fill out there. Also here they say that new products, it can sometimes be just 1 day or sometimes, up to 8 weeks or more that you need to test it. So always, of course, read the exact conditions so you know what is expected from you. But also, they do have opportunities for sometimes in-person or online focus groups, and for that you will actually earn $100 for your time. And it seems that doesn't really matter how long that is, but usually, of course, it does take quite a bit of effort. But overall, what you'll be doing, whether it's these product tests or these focus groups, there is you see that it can, for example, you share your opinions about beauty brands, for example, in these focus groups. It's also about the packaging, different devices and tools, and then all these different things there. So that is also quite nice. It can be fun. Actually, I do like participating in focus groups. Personally, I prefer online because it just takes a lot of extra effort if you have to go to a particular location. But if you live in a city where there are regular focus groups, then it can be some nice extra money. And in general, what I do like about these options here is that you actually do get paid quite decently. So to sum it all up, I think the ThePinkPanel can be an interesting product testing and online focus group platform to join if you, of course, live up to the requirements. You have to be a woman, you have to live in the US. Sometimes there are opportunities for Canada, but overall, it does pay decently. You just need to do it with the right expectations and be aware that for these particular product tests there, you should only expect to get one you can participate in every 6 months, but there are also focus groups and these surveys you can participate in. So it can be a way to earn some extra money, and sometimes you also get to test products, sometimes you get to keep the products and things like this. But when it comes to product testing, focus group, all that in general, I always recommend that you join several different options because usually the opportunities on each of them are quite limited. So if you join quite a few of them, then you will regularly get extra opportunities, and that can be a very nice way to earn extra products and money on the side. Then, so I'll leave a link below to a list I have of the best product testing sites on my website. I also have a list of the best online focus groups you can check out. I will also leave a link there. And also, if you just like reading instead of just listening to a video, I do have a full written review of the ThePinkPanel also. I will also leave a link to that below so you can check that out. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.